Okay, guys, so I don't know if you saw our longer video, but we just installed the Orion XS by Victron. This is our new alternator charger, and it replaced our Renogy 60 amp alternator charger. The problem that we were having is that it's supposed to accept a max 4-gauge wire or 25 millimeter, and this is 4-gauge wire here, and it didn't fit. And we had to trim off some of the copper strands, which made us very uncomfortable. I know it made you guys uncomfortable. It made me uncomfortable to do it, but it was the only way that it was fitting in. So one of the viewers, two of our viewers actually recommended using these acoustic wire reducing lugs. And so I originally ordered the 4-gauge to 4-gauge because that looked like it was going to fit. And I just want to say no 4-gauge anything is fitting in our Orion XS. So I already took this wire out. I already tried, did a test fit just a couple of days ago, and I ended up having to order the 4-gauge to 6-gauge reducer. So I just wanted to show you. This is our 4-gauge, and that's not going in. For a 4-gauge, I don't know what fits in there. If you've got wire that fits, I would be happy to know what you're using. By the way, this is the 6-gauge lug, and it fits in, whoops, this way. It fits in with a little room to spare. So I'm really hoping overall this is better for us, but I know this has got to be better than trimming the copper strands. So yet again, my power is off, so I'm using my handy dandy scissors to give us a good clean cut. Trim a bit of that sheathing away. If y'all have wire cutters, that's preferable, but my wire cutters don't do well with my thicker wire. So scissors are my alternative. I don't even know where that went. All right, here we go. Oh, I gotta open this up a little bit. Gotta be careful because there's nothing stopping this from coming all the way out. Let's make sure our wires are grouped together properly. And let's put that on with a little twist. Tighten this down. It's on there. Then just slide it in here, flat side, facing the security screw here.
Pretty cool.
And that's what we're gonna do with the other two. Are they touching though?
Looks like it.
Yeah. Super glad that the larger wire reducing lug came with heat tape?
Heat shrink.
Came with heat shrink because they're a little too close together and they touch. I was kind of wondering about that in my head, and I see that my concerns were valid. Hey, let me in there. There we go. So it's a little cold out here for our butane torch, so we are using our heat gun.
No, fit.
Next to each other. Okay, so as you can see, when we put the first shrink wrap on, I put it all the way to the edge, and when I applied heat to it, it did slide down quite a bit, and I was unable to fix that. So for the other two, I put the shrink wrap a lot higher, maybe about another 1/4 inch over the edge, and I heated that part first, and it shrank down, and these are much more secure. I think we're pretty good, as this is not touching, it can't touch the negative wire. And so all I have left to do is to put the wire stabilizer on, and we can call this project done. That's it, guys. That's the Victron Orion XS. The upgrading the lugs so that the 4-gauge wire fits, because I don't know what type of special 4-gauge wire you guys have that are fitting without any assistance. But thank you for the 2 commenters that let me know about the acoustical wire size reducers. They worked great, and I'm about to turn our system back on. Thank you for watching. I'm Felicia with Roman Ripple. Give us a like if that was helpful. Bye.